Even before Larissa exposed Colt's cheating this week, this couple was in the running for this season's most dramatic and most controversial couple. This sneak peek of Sunday's new episode shows exactly why. Colt responds to Larissa's complaint about his wandering eye by telling her that maybe she's just batshit crazy. On last week's episode of 90 Day Fiance, Larissa got into a huge argument with Colt's cousin over her motivations for marrying him. Now, the two are going out to dinner with a couple of Colt's friends, but it looks like a tense outing. Larissa is pissed with Colt. "Colt doesn't compliment me," Larissa laments to the camera. "A real man shouldn't act like this. It's ridiculous," Larissa declares. What seems to get under her skin isn't just that Colt doesn't compliment her even though she put hours into her appearance. Even when she brings it up, he instead gets defensive instead of just apologizing and assuring her that she's beautiful. Colt's friends don't seem quite sure what to make of her, referring to Larissa as a fiery spark. Meanwhile, Colt pulls his usual shtick, which was rubbing people the wrong way long before their current mess spilled over onto social media. Larissa gets upset, and Colt adopts a painfully patronizing tone in an effort to convince the viewers at home that he's so reasonable, so rational. In a voice intended to convey that he has the patience of mountains and the intellect of every great philosopher, Colt speaks to the camera. "I can't believe that Larissa is so angry at me," he says, sounding astonished. This has happened before, and she is often upset over this particular issue. Doing his best to fill his voice with weariness, Colt says, "I don't understand." Larissa on 90 Day Fiance 04. Larissa spins a theory about why Colt doesn't seem to have the energy to say something nice to her when she gets all dolled up. "You don't give me compliments," she guesses. "Because you talk to other women." These words, given this week's scandal, were oddly prophetic. "You give her attention," Larissa accuses. "It can be difficult to hear a loved one compliment others but not you." Colt explains that, somehow, a long day at work leaves him too emotionally drained to give her compliments or think about doing so. He then suggests that their relationship problems are Larissa's fault. "Have you ever thought that maybe it's you?" Colt asks confrontationally. Colt then accuses, "You're batshit crazy." That is not a nice way to speak to absolutely anyone, let alone one's fiancé. And there may be something more sinister at work. There exists a term, gaslighting, which is making someone believe that they are crazy, usually so that they'll believe only you will love them. While the word has been overused in recent years, what Colt is doing in this video is giving off majorly bad vibes. Compliment your fiancé. Compliment your girlfriend. Compliment your friends. If this doesn't come naturally to you, pick one thing that was a choice, from hairstyle to leggings to shoes, etc., to say something nice about every day. Earlier episodes made Larissa seem like she was overreacting to Colt complimenting strange women. With the revelation that he's a cheater who allegedly DMs women about Larissa being nuts for sympathy, maybe Larissa was the only one saying things clearly. Just because someone gets emotional and flustered doesn't mean that they're wrong about everything.